It's a go live
So guess what? Hang on, we're not.
Quick, refresh.
No, I can't refresh now. We're not
He hasn't
live.
pressed live yet.
We have to press.
It's live now.
It's live now.
Now we're
We could
live.
be live.
Check it, quick.
It would notify me if we were live.
There you go.
Are we live? Let me click on it. Hang on.
There we go.
We're not live.
Yeah, there it is. On2 fam. Here we are.
Whoa, we
Oh,
are
what's
live.
up?
We are live. We're on time.
Open this
He
fucking
needs the
thing.
questions.
First of all,
I don't know. What
We're on time. We're 2 minutes late. Anyway, what's up, fam? Welcome
Thank you.
to On2 Couch Talks live. I'm sitting here with the boys. I got Pez, Shaherbs,
Herbs, get it out there.
Shaherbs,
And Trevor.
Trev Dog,
T-Dog.
What's up?
Trev's Corner.
Trev's corner.
Back in the corner.
It's actually our corner. It's sort of.
Ah, you're okay.
No. You're on the inside.
Oh, okay.
It is a bit of our corner. But welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a long time coming to get it out on time.
Working.
It's our third episode.
Yes, the
We've
time.
got it out on time. I think we've got 4 microphones happening.
Yep.
For now.
For now.
No. It's
gonna
we're gonna stay strong. It's gonna be. I keep sitting on things.
What do you think?
Careful.
Paperwork. Oh.
there we go.
Paperwork.
Anyway, how's everyone feeling?
Sore.
Alive.
Exhausted? Tired?
Yeah, it's been a big weekend
It's
for
been-
us.
Yeah, it's been a massive weekend, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a huge weekend.
Yeah, so we had bike night just passed. So that was on Saturday. And yeah, that was massive.
That was full on.
That's the biggest
That was
one.
full on.
And
I think Mad Pack posted, it was like, 200 or 300?
I think towards the end, when I was about to do all the prizes and everything like that, we had 356 on the counter.
Wow.
And,
So
and they did
that's
say they missed a lot because they had to leave and then come back and so they missed
yeah,
a
that's
lot
right. That's missing everyone, but that's 362.
62.
But
Wow.
in saying that as well, that's just bikes. That doesn't include the families that rocked up with
Yep.
the kids, people that just showed up in their cars and stuff like that. So huge thank you to everybody out there. Without the support of you guys, like our bike nights don't do.
They don't exist.
Don't exist.
And they really have grown as well. Like I was actually thinking about this the other night. Like, do you remember the first one that we put on at Oh no, the first one was at Joe's.
The first one was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first On2 bike night.
That was scary.
Yeah. But these are like, being a TT is like the official On2 ones where, we're trying to build it and stuff like that. And the first one that we did have here, even that was bigger than we expected because that was just meant to be like an introduction kind of thing to get the word out, give us a bit of a test run too with like people coming and going.
Yeah.
But yeah, that blew out as well.
Yeah. Have you got a few people there watching, Trev?
We've got 15.
Producer, how's our mics? Are we looking good?
We've hit go live now. We're ready.
Oh, we're good. We got
Oh,
the
we haven't
thumbs
hit
up.
live yet. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Start again.
But so bike night. I mean, this past one that we've just done, we had something new. We had tire toss.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
Yeah.
That was quite
I wish.
I didn't even get a chance to get out there because someone abandoned us and worked for someone else, and I had to go do the ticket sales. Not mentioning any names.
No. No one's saying any names.
Not mentioning any names, but it was the guy that rode the jigsaw in.
Oh, yeah.
But me and Dylan we did really good, and everyone was really supportive, and everyone wanted to get tickets, so it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was good to see, and because people were buying tickets and stuff, we could really get some really good prizes, like $800 set of tires.
Yeah, those Power Cup 2s. I rode a set of Power Cup 2s on the weekend. We'll get to that a little bit later, but they're
They're good tires.
yeah, they are good
all worth
tires.
the money.
Yeah,
They are definitely good tires.
and then brand new helmet, so that was a good prize.
HJC.
Yep.
Yep.
And that
Nice.
was like 400 and something new. I can't remember that.
And the young lady that won it was stoked with it too.
Oh man, she was so excited. Like
Yeah.
she was so shy to get tickets. Like got her dad and everything. They came up and she's like, "Yeah, I want to get some tickets." And I was like, "Yep, no worries." Got her some tickets, and then she won, and she was so happy, so happy.
Even the hamper as well, the esky.
Oh.
Yeah, the esky.
I carried that esky out to that lady's car, and she was one of those Subaru two-door things.
Oh.
She's like,
No way.
I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna fit in my boot. And I'm like, oh yeah, we'll get it in there. And I walked out there. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's gonna fit in your boot.
You're gonna have to strap it to the roof.
That's what I did. I put it in the passenger seat and put the seatbelt over it. I was like, that'll be right. She'd be like, yeah. She was like, but she was stoked though, so I walked it out to her.
Yeah. And then that hamper was from the Milton, the MP.
Oh yeah.
of
So
Oxley.
thank you to the MP. Has that
Oxley?
got me? It was,
I think this
sorry.
one's more on you.
Sorry for I think I'm looking at this one. Sorry,
Yeah.
fam. I'm still trying to work out these camera angles. Anyway, we usually only have one.
Now you're trying to capture the good angles.
Yeah.
There's no good angle on me, mate. There is no good angle on me.
Feel like you're
You're
live.
staring into the soul now. You got to really.
People's eyebrow, maybe.
People will stop watching. Now. People actually drop
Maybe
off.
no.
Yeah,
People will stop watching.
So, yeah,
But yeah,
that
no.
was
Thank
good.
you to the MP of Oxley for his donation, and I want to say a big thank you to all the vendors as well. We had who did we have? We had
Oh, here we go.
AMX. We had AMX.
That-
We had Race and Road. We had Gas Imports.
Yeah, and one back was Mold Australia.
Emold
Yeah,
Australia.
they were at the start there. Then it went around the corner too.
Oh, see, this is why I need to start writing all this stuff down at the end,
Yeah.
because I missed Emold all night. I think all night I was
Oh.
like thanking all the vendors, and I don't think
You
I.
didn't say-
So my apologies, Earmold Australia. I missed you guys on the night, but thank you so much for being there. Yeah.
What are we going to sell to you now? That's it.
So around the corner after Gas Imports, we had One Addiction with also their new venture, I guess you would say, Black Ops. I'm looking forward. We might talk a little bit more about that later. I definitely want to talk to Jack about
Yeah, because
that.
I never got to go outside.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Yeah, it's actually.
So we'll come back to that
Yeah, yeah,
anyway. But
I understand.
after One Addition, we had MRB. Thanks, Yanni, Steph, all you guys. You guys are always coming out and supporting us. So MRB. Who else did we have? We had Ride Dynamics. Finance My Ride. Oh, Shimmy's like, yeah, I got my suspension done. Ride Dynamics.
Yeah, it's gonna cost me some more money. Yeah.
That was the first thing he said. He's like, oh, man, that backfired, didn't it? He marched away. So.
It's meant to be a
Yes.
suspension setup, not a full rebuild.
Yeah.
Like,
You got to
Bloody hell.
Hey.
mate. Come on.
Hey, you can't put a price on safety on the road, mate.
there we go.
Happy
So,
life, happy life.
Yeah.
Happy wife.
Coming from the back. But Monster, a big thank you to Monster for showing up
Yes.
again. Monster have been
Yep.
supporting us throughout our bike night, so that's been really great as well.
Yeah.
And then also, always there, motorcycle towing 24/7.
That's it.
Always got the truck there, so big thanks to Tony as well and Pez the man for bringing it out.
Yeah, I was here. I don't know where Tony was, but anyway.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Actually, I didn't hear from Tony or Jason. I wonder how they went on the weekend. I know they were out racing, so
They're all hot and sweaty.
yeah. I hope they got some good times out there. But yeah, a huge thank you to the vendors. Without you guys, without the support of you guys, then our bike nights really wouldn't be what
Wouldn't
they
be
are.
much trouble, would it? Like,
No.
People would be rocking up going, oh, yeah, cool.
But it's just
Just food.
it's amazing to see how we've grown in such a little time, and it also is a little bit scary to know that we've grown that much in that short a period.
Yes.
To see where on the projection of where things are going to go, because I know there's other things in the works for what our bike nights can be and what we can bring to the bike nights as well. This is stuff
Yep.
that I would definitely want to do, but obviously we need to talk about that. But I hope all you guys enjoyed it. That's the main thing. Like, if you guys don't enjoy it, then what's the point in doing it? Like,
Yeah.
That's the goal.
But the word must be getting out there, and we're starting to get people, other outside photographers coming in. We've got people coming here to do their TikToks and stuff like that.
yeah.
So because there's a big group of bikes and that, obviously. And
That's a big
yeah,
thing.
that's getting it out.
That's the one thing that I'd like to put out there as well for any of you guys that are out there and have people in other motorcycle groups and things like that. Everyone's welcome, right? We want everybody there. Like, it doesn't matter who you ride with or anything, because it's all about us coming together, and that's why we do it.
The bike community coming together.
Yeah, and that's why it's so great to have us and MRB to show people that we're all together. We're not scrapping with each other to get people,
We're all
and
one big family.
that's what it's about. So yeah, all you guys out there that ride with other groups as well, like, please come along to the bike night. Like, everybody is welcome, and we can't wait to just grow it bigger and better. And it's getting there too.
Yes.
It's
Quickly.
and a big thanks to all the staff as well.
Yeah, all of them. That's crazy. There.
Because
Yeah.
like the first couple, I think it's like gone from about 6 of us really running around doing a lot of the legwork to
26.
yeah. There's
26.
Well, we were
people,
26 now.
Yeah.
There's a few
Damn.
people.
But up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a decent number.
and that's what I guess you guys as well don't see. Like, there is a lot of like volunteers that go into making these nights happen, even with our FNRs as well. Like, you guys probably don't see that there's a lot of people behind the scenes to make sure that our FNRs run smoothly, they run safely, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, huge round of applause to Golf Club.
Yeah,
But that's
it's great. They do a great job, and yeah, everyone bands together, and yeah, it's a bike night is like a high intense, you know, like
Couple of hours.
it's
like a full
going
day.
like, and there's a lot of stress going on. There's a lot of people running around, and yeah, yet we get to the other side of it, and then everyone's smiling, everyone's having a laugh, even though some might have yelled at each other or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the night, they're all like, "Oh yeah, sorry about that." I was just like, I was a bit flustered in there, and that's why I just But yeah, that's great to see all that come together.
Is there anything, you know, you guys want to see different that we do, maybe? Anything that you guys want to see different, like...
That's, you've really put us on the spot there.
Yeah,
That's what this is about.
I want to see different things happen all the time, because that's what it's all about, is evolving and having more things. But yeah, we just got to make sure, you know, we just do it at a steady pace. You know what I mean?
We've
Just
built on that.
slowly put things in.
Yeah.
And because, you know, the more things you put in, the more, you know, people you need to help as well. So.
And that's the same with what we're doing right now as well, our couch talks, right? Like, it was always, we did it one way last year. We did about 8 episodes, and we've changed it up now, and, you know, everything's evolving, and hopefully you guys are sticking with us, and we really appreciate you guys for sitting down and watching us and throwing out your comments too, because that's a big thing for us as well. We want to make this better for you guys too. So any information or input, that's the word I was looking for, that you guys out there want to throw out to us. Trev's over there in the corner. He's
Apparently,
He's itching.
Oh, look, he's got something.
he's got something
He's got
already.
this one's a funny one. I'd love it, but Perry in a bikini.
I don't think even Charmaine
Ryan.
wants to see that.
Is that going to what the bike wash?
Yeah, Perry doing the bike
I
wash.
think that should be our next number one activity for our next one.
Well, you know, if that's going to be happening, there's going to be a hefty fee to ride through the gates to come in the city.
What about a dunk machine? Perry on a dunk machine.
That actually would be alright.
That would be pretty good.
I'll put $50 in.
I know there's a few.
No, because-
I know there's a few people that could sit on that machine and get big bucks for people trying to get them to dunk.
There's an endless amount of opportunities here.
That would have been great, but now, you know, it's going to start getting cooler. You know, I think it'll be
All the better.
Do it, yeah.
Perry just doesn't want to be there.
Definitely doesn't want to be in a bikini.
I won't rock up to the bike night at all.
That's not the attitude we need. We need positivity.
No, that is positivity for you right there.
Come on, mate.
Well, Isaac
Get
said he'll pay
involved.
100.
Get involved.
100?
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
on now.
Straight away.
You could be making some serious coin off this.
Yeah, okay. I'm
it's-
interested now.
It has been a big weekend. That bike night was huge.
It was a lot.
I just lost my place for a second there.
It was huge.
It was huge. What huge? It was huge.
I know it gets stuck in your mind a lot,
Yeah.
but it was huge.
That was it. It was huge, and I started daydreaming.
Oh my god, it
Oh
was.
no! Oh no!
Is it one of those moments where we do the actual filming? Can we
Anyway,
not live,
before we move on, anything? Is there any questions?
Oh,
I was gonna-
there's more bidding. There's 200, 250.
Hey,
Oh,
serious
keep going, keep going.
Who's up to next?
that could be
No,
the one.
Is there anything else relevant about bike night going on there? Or-
They want to see a stunt show.
Stunt
Possibly.
show.
Oh, okay.
That
Look,
would be alright, but
All right, so I was approached by a young stunt rider on the weekend, Tyler, if you're out there watching. So he approached me and he
Yeah.
like I was standing out the front and he was like, "Hey, you know what would make this really good? Is a stunt show." And in all honesty, a stunt show is something that I've been trying to, well, not push, but it was my suggestion right from the get-go. But there's legalities that we need to do, okay?
Lots of legalities.
We've got other things in the works as well, and it's all about what we can't do. I'm not saying that we're not going to do it. We do want to do it, but like Perry said, we've got to do things slowly, and we want to make sure that we're doing everything correctly, okay?
We're gonna tick the boxes.
Yeah. So
we want to be around for a long time, not a short time.
yeah, that's
So
right.
We want to keep going, and you know, not something happen and then we can't do it anymore.
And also, like, if we're going to bring stunt riders in as well, we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing by them too.
Yeah.
So yes, stunt show will be in the works.
Yes, it'll be a tick.
It is definitely something that we're working on. But yeah, it's going to take some time. There's something else that we've got in the works that we've got. It's ready to go. We've got it.
Yeah.
Few of us have
Yeah.
used it,
Yeah.
and that would be great at the bike night too. But we can't. Again, it comes down to.
It's 100% ready to go. Like everything is ready.
Oh, I know it's ready to go.
Oh, slow drag.
He's itchy. Itchy right now for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everything that we do with our bike nights, we want to do them right, and we want to make sure that it's safe for everyone.
It's not about just chucking it in there because, you know, we're going to make sure we're safe. We're going to make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
As well, and that's a big deal. You know, making sure everyone's, you know, in a safe environment.
Yeah.
Or if anything.
Well, there's a
you
good
know,
one on the board
happens,
right now.
whatever, that,
Safe.
you know, we've
Slow drags.
got things covered.
Well, that's potentially going to be one of the next ones that we put in because
Yeah.
that's probably going to be the safest.
Bring out a bit of competition in people as well, I think.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a
Oh,
fun
well,
one.
Trev already said it. So slow drags, right? So for you guys out there that don't know what slow drags are,
Yeah.
it's you got 50 meters, and whoever gets to the line last
Wins.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know as well, like it's all about slow speed riding as well. Like a lot of
You can't put your feet down.
this is something that we could go into when we talk to one of the other guests as well. But slow speed riding is a basic fundamental of riding a motorbike,
Yes.
right? Not a lot of people know too much about it, like using rear brake and using throttle control and things like that. But slow drags that's where we find out who really can ride a bike. Like,
Well, we do it at the lights all the time.
yeah, no feet, no feet.
No feet.
No feet.
And the floor is lava.
The floor is
Floor is lava.
Yes.
No touch.
So yeah, there's something else. We got, you know, slow drags that's in the works as well, and that'll be a lot of fun for people as well to do. I know everybody would get out there and watch that.
I'd buy a
And
car.
slow drags does not include burnouts either, people.
Yeah.
I'm going slow.
But anyway,
It's about all the wheels going slow, not the back one going faster than
See, for that, I'd probably buy another Grom just to do that.
well, that's what I was
where it comes in.
actually. The young fella that I was talking to, Tyler, he's like a stunt, like he does Grom stunts.
Yeah.
And potentially that could be the first kind of stunt show we get involved, right? Is Groms, because they are, you know, they probably need less area and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't think Groms do burnouts, do they?
Oh,
You can.
Oh,
can do a
good,
burnout.
I
Yeah,
suppose.
You don't want it to.
You won't see much smoke.
we do. Yeah, with a bit of
Oh
smell.
yeah, if you go on YouTube, you can see me doing a.
Oh, on the YouTube channel. You're on the YouTube channel now, guys.
Yeah.
So go. So when this is finished,
that was
go
way
through and
back.
have a look at some of the other videos.
Yeah.
Potentially
I think
Perry stacking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that, and then the exhaust fell off. Yeah, but that didn't happen.
And you can see me doing a burnout on my Grom.
Yeah, you covered me in dirt. Yeah, that was.
It was smoking up everywhere. Yeah, but that's on YouTube. That's way back on the Dirt Day section.
That's dirt day.
Yeah, so you have to go
Couple
back
years
quite a
ago.
bit. But yeah, you can scroll through that and you'll see Grom's doing burnouts.
And definitely as well, one of the guests that I would like to get on as well is highly involved in the stunt community. So
Yeah.
we can talk to that person, and then we'll have some more information about how we can do things, because I know he knows how to do. He's done a lot of that kind of stuff as well, so he would know all the things about that. But that's for another episode anyway. So I think we should
Put that
maybe
one in the pocket.
yeah. We'll park that one for now. But yeah, there's big things coming for bike night. So yeah, and we do appreciate everybody's input as well.
Take it off.
Oh, we're down to 2 mics.
I've broken it. That's what's happened.
Did you break it?
I've broken it.
A new one.
We could potentially be working on this, but we're sorry, fam. We're going to have to start sharing mics again. So we're back to 2 mics. But we've done well. I think we've got through about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, easily. He'll get it. They'll come back. They'll come back, won't they?
Yeah.
They might come
No,
back.
we've been going for like half an hour.
They won't come back.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
nearly
I think we need to move on
We
then.
need to move on.
Oh,
We've-
okay.
We do need to move on because we've got a few other things that we do need to talk about. The next one, Sherbs.
Track days. Coming up next weekend, 22nd. We got a big day coming up, really. We got
talk about it.
Oh.
You hold that. Why you talk about that?
we got track days coming up. So we got Happy Laps and well, it's gonna be a big day, I think, for a few people. There's gonna be have our own group again at QR.
Happy Laps.
Happy Laps is gonna be hopefully a good turnout again at lunchtime. So we say lunchtime, but around 11:30, 12 o'clock.
So let them know they can come out on the day and register and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
everyone's-
everybody know what time the day actually starts.
So officially the day for the full track days, everyone sort of tends to rock up about between 6:30, 7, around that time. 6.
So this
If
is
you
if you're doing the full track day.
Yep.
You do need to be there early for the briefing and everything like that. So
Correct.
that's the start.
It's
Scrutineering.
the scrutineering. Make sure your bike's good to go. You know, tape up a few things and make sure everything.
Tape up a few things.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
And,
serious.
yeah.
Your
tape up-
nipples.
Yeah.
Well,
Check your tire. Check your
PG
tire
rated,
pressures.
mate. Well,
I don't know. Yeah, make sure your tire
was PG.
pressures are good. And then talk to anyone you need to get tips if you need to or whatever. So it's good having that morning space just to get all that organised. Because
Chill
once
out.
people really start rolling in and the Happy Laps people start rolling in, you got no time for nothing. Like
Yeah.
You need that chill
everyone's
time.
talking to this person, that person. What can we do? People are freaking out about Happy Laps because it's their first time. So people
Speak
talk
for
to
yourself.
them. Yeah, well,
he
yeah.
gets nervous.
I get nervous.
Shakes.
I've seen it. Don't worry.
No, it's a full-on day. It's a good experience. People that want to get into doing track days because going on the track can be pretty daunting if you're new to it, and learners can go on the track. You know what I mean? It's does not just like limited to people that have a license. Like you got to have a license, but learners
You
are
can take
welcome.
any bike out.
Yep.
If you want to participate in the track day and you don't have leathers, you can hire leathers out at QR. You can hire boots.
Yep.
You can hire all the protective gear that you need if you do want to do the full track day.
Whole kit,
But you-
$75.
But you got to get in early because they do go pretty quick.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. And then if you don't want to do the full track day, that's why we have Happy Laps.
Yep.
Yeah, and all you need for Happy Laps is just wearing your normal riding gear, as long as you got your riding shoes, Kevlar pants, your Kevlar jacket. You can be an On2 crew jacket, all that kind of stuff. Your gloves and a helmet, that's obviously approved, Australian approved, and in date and everything. Yeah, you're good to go.
The
Happy
basics-
Laps has been growing too. I remember, when I first went out to my first Happy Laps, it was
Probably
maybe
10, 15 people.
yeah, and now
there's-
we're getting good numbers.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
40,
that,
50
that
bikes.
nighttime one we did at the end of the year.
Oh,
we
that
had
was- that was
60,
fantastic.
64 people out there or something. That was a lot.
that was heckers. I was watching that. Like
That was a fun night.
I
was a
actually,
fun little-
I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of anxiety just watching that night because that was crazy. The whole but it looked good, and everybody I spoke to as well, like nobody felt like unsafe or anything like that. So that's the whole point of Happy Laps, just to get out there on a controlled environment, test yourself a little bit. You may not ride too fast on the street. You can only do 120, but 120 through the corners is.
That's
Plenty.
more than enough.
We always
plenty.
say it.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a good introduction, and if you're happy with Happy Laps and you want to do further, then you go to the track days and you do Red Group, where they do like I'm not going to say one-to-one training, but
It's an
like
induction.
It's an induction group, and you do like a brief
Every
after
single-
the session. Every session they do a brief with you and say, okay, well this time try braking a little later into the corner, so you carry some more speed. Like they give you a bit of the pointers and lines, and it's like a helping hand, but so you can feel a lot more relaxed with it. I guess that's probably the way to.
So that's kind of a good segue into what we've got coming up next. But so just to close out on that track day,
22nd.
22nd.
Yep, Saturday,
Um,
22nd.
The event is up. The link is in the event.
Yep, if you follow the link,
Is there a link in the event?
should all be in there. If you follow it through, if not, you head on to Queensland Raceway, go to the Moto Ride Days. You can click through. We've got our own group. You just have to pay the track maintenance fee, and then obviously we work out payment to us, and then we take care of the rest. So
Yep.
gives us our own space and our own garage where everyone can
Yeah, we got sheds.
where everyone can hang out and.
Yep, powered sheds. So,
Powered
you know, for those of you that are into your track days and you got your tyre warmers and all that sort of stuff, powered shed.
And we'll have AMX will be there too inside the sheds. They'll have a bit of a setup. They'll have track related gear and everything there, so people can check that out as well. And
As always, it's a big day, and it's not just for if you want to do the track day or do happy laps. It's just a good day to come out.
It's a good environment.
Yeah, it's a good day to come out, see everybody, say hello to some people, make some new friends, and then see what track riding's all about. It's really good fun to see some of the, especially when that faster groups out there. Sometimes you got some ASBK riders and things like that.
As well, 100%.
Yeah. So 22nd, which is next weekend, guys. It is. Anyway, I'm not gonna say it, but it is.
You're not going to be here, Zane.
Yeah, I know. Why am I not going to be here, James?
Technicalities.
Anyway, we'll move on.
Glitch in the system.
I am actually going to be going up to Harvey Bay and potentially, hopefully, they're going to have their FNR on, the Wide Bay crew.
Going to be hanging out with Gary.
Yeah, going to be hanging out with Gaz and the Wide Bay crew. So I'm looking forward to that, to actually going up. I know I've met a few of the Wide Bay crew already. Some of the Wide Bay crew have come down to do our FNRs. So
and they were at the bike night, they were there.
Yeah, they were at the bike night. So I'm actually looking forward to that. So I won't be at the track day. Sorry, ladies.
He's glad to have you there.
Gary's glad to have you there.
Oh, excellent. Hey, Gary. Yeah, so I will be up there.
Any questions? What's going on?
He's that he's in
Trev's
the zone.
Trev's corner's coming from Shim.
Trev's in the
Shim.
zone right now. Like
Yeah.
he's
Well, it's always.
Have we got any questions about track day before we move on?
Well, Isaac only said 120.
120 is the
Yeah,
maximum
I said that.
speed.
Yeah,
But shush, Isaac.
Stop it.
it's safe.
Isaac was doing 121 for reference. He was in trouble.
Oh,
So have a word.
Hey,
black.
you can get kicked off the track. Trust me. I know.
Oh, I've seen it happen.
I don't know about the drags.
Yeah, they. At least my bike made it all the way through the drags,
No,
mate.
I'm just saying. I
Yeah.
got kicked off drag strip.
How'd you get kicked off the drag strip?
That's another story, that one.
Another
Yeah.
story.
Why? What does Trevor usually do? Anyway, moving on.
Breakdown.
So,
Breakdown. or-
segue.
There's nothing there? We're good. Moving on?
Who's?
Do we have to get a new corner, man?
That's it.
No, we're good.
We're good. Okay.
Oh,
good.
hold on, we have a
There's no
question.
question.
Question I want. No
No,
question.
shimmy. But like James was saying, like that introduction group, the red group for the track day, they give you good advice and things like that. They do briefings after everyone, and that's why I was going to segue into this next thing that we're going to talk about.
Segway.
Segue.
Can I just say one more thing? For AMX, could they actually potentially bring out a tracksuit?
Ooh.
They usually do bring out a tracksuit, don't they?
I haven't seen.
Are you in a leather suit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not like a tracksuit, not like an
I was just
Adidas
checking
three
because-
stripe.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, no HIs here.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure last time they had like a full leather one piece.
I'll double check anyway, make sure.
You're talking shit back there.
I think.
Well, gotta get the monetized.
Anyway, can I get to my segue, please?
Okay,
I-
get to your
I-
segue.
I've just
alright.
been
He's-
trying to use that. I've been
he's
trying to
itching
use
right
that
now.
word. Like it's
like-
a big word for me,
It's like,
and I was
segue.
using it the right way.
About time.
roll into your segue,
Okay,
sir.
Anyway, so the three of us, not Trevor, haha,
What?
His bike broke down.
were lucky enough this past Sunday, just yesterday actually, to do Moto Dojo Advanced Rider course.
How was that?
The fundamentals. The fundamental course that we complete.
Fundamentals.
Well, it's a rider. So
It's
they have on the Moto Dojo website. It's a rider development course.
Yep.
Right. And the three of us went out to Lakeside on the DTC track, which is driver training course,
Yep.
and spent the day out there yesterday. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a blast.
It was fun.
I know people, I was talking to Phil from Moto Dojo, and some people, especially, like riders that have been riding for a while, tend to see the fundamentals and think, fundamentals.
Yeah.
But even you, I was talking to you.
It's just the stuff that, like, I was speaking to Phil himself afterwards, and he was like, people get so afraid of fundamentals. It means, if I go do that, I can't ride. Like, they're going to teach me how to take off and, just do the basics. But you need to know how to do the basics in order to ride. They teach you cornering, braking, like positioning, how to hold the bike. Like, I think out of everything that we learnt throughout the whole day, like even just like putting your head in a position that you're looking for corners and you're looking ahead, you open your whole idea up.
It's not even just, and it's not even just the physical aspect of riding, but there's a real mental side that they bring into it.
Yep.
And like how you should approach corners mentally, and it was, man, I took so much away from that course.
You think you can ride, and then you go and do a course.
I scraped pegs.
Yeah.
I never scraped pegs before, and then I went there. I'm like, whoa.
But then you learnt why you did that.
Why I did that, and then I learned
how to stop doing
how
that.
to stop doing that.
And put
you know, and
it's not
they're
even
trying
that.
to drum into people's heads as well that, it's good to have chicken strips.
Yeah. And that's a lot of things that I've been seeing lately too.
They teach you, like, basically, like, it's great you can go out and do stuff, but can you actually ride a bike properly? Can you comfortably take that corner and be looking ahead of you? Can you be following a line, like, lines and stuff for track? They teach you, you got lines for your street, and then you've got your race line. Teach you how to pick the best line for you, for the bike, how you want to take that.
For me, like, one of the things is, like, people always talk about, and even like the novice rider, they teach you in the QR, you want to look through the corner. But where are you looking?
Correct.
Like, and that's where I really found, like, okay, so now I know where I'm looking through. It's not just a matter of looking through the corner. Like, you're actually picking things to look at. You're focusing on one point and then moving to the next point and moving to the next point. Like, just little things like that. I'll quickly go into what they do, right? So it's a rider development course. They had 3 different sessions out there. It's actually... it's not just one. They entice you to come back and learn different things. So the fundamentals was cornering and braking. Then they had the next course after that is braking and stability, which is something that, like, I'm going to go back. I will go back and do it. And then the last one, I believe, is more cornering and braking, but at a
higher speed, a higher level.
Higher level. But like I said, I just want to, put it out there for everybody. I've been riding for...
Since
Whoa.
the 1900s.
You want to put that out there?
I can't actually... I don't know exactly how long, but I've been riding for a long time, and I had a blast. I took so much out of it. It's worth doing. So their rider development course is $360. The next one is coming up on March 30. So go to the Moto Dojo website. They've actually got one coming up on March 1st, which is on the Lakeside track. So it's more of a track day. It's still going through the fundamentals and things like that. But I was talking to them out there, and if you do have a full leather suit, then it's going to be,
open.
you can go faster and things like that. That one is a full day at $450. Lunches included, things like that.
So was that $360 one a full day?
Yep, it's full day. It's a full 8 hours. Again,
It's
lunch is included. It's a long day.
8 a.m. till 4.
Yeah, make sure you hydrate, drink lots of water, eat your breakfast before you go out there. But
the only thing we could probably say is...
That was a bit violent.
The only thing we could probably say is when you do go out there, they do supply lunch. They do supply, there's some coffee, bickies, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And they have lots of water. So there's going to be lots of bottled water out there. But you could probably bring some power aids or something like that.
Yeah.
Some stamina aids and stuff.
Staminate.
Stamina
I haven't heard that one for a while.
and
Plug in stamina there.
and just bring some snacks for
Yeah.
yourselves, like whatever you like and stuff. But just so you got something, to nibble on through the other sections. So.
PV said that he did the corner course and it was worth it.
Yeah. So there's some of you out there have already done it. I highly recommend it. I don't care how long you've been riding for. Yep. It's worth doing. And it's not just that. All the coaches out there are amazing. They're really good guys.
They do it with you.
Yeah, they all do it with you.
With you constantly.
They're always out there. They're even while you're out. So the way that it kind of works is you do a 20-minute briefing, then a 20-minute session out on track, and you've got coaches out there on track, and they pull you in and give you little tips about like the things that you're supposed to be running through and what you're doing, and just like little things to work on. Then after your 20-minute session, you go back and do another 20-minute brief about what you've just done. Yep. And they go through, ask you questions, how everybody feels, things like that. And I think we did 5 sessions throughout the day. 6 sessions.
6 sessions, and then throughout every one there's always a coach on the side of the track.
And you got pulled in there a few times, didn't you?
What can I say?
Sounds about right.
I was developing.
Where's Sheriff? Oh, he's got pulled in again.
I was developing. But they pick stuff out like, oh, you're too stiff, loosen up, or take this corner a little bit wider. Like just basic things. And okay, well, you're going to teach you.
all the time, and then I'm like, they just do this to me all the time.
Because you're like,
because I was too stiff.
Because he rides a Harley.
Because this is how Perry usually rides.
He's not on the KTM anymore, so he has to be stiff.
See?
But bear in mind, it is a long day, and you do get fatigued. Listen to the coaches. Like the last session, I thought, they're like, guys, it's hot, getting fatigued.
I'm not going to tell people.
What'd you do?
Take that to your grave, mate.
What'd you do?
Oh, like the last session, I thought I was feeling okay. Like I'm like, I'm feeling okay. And the last session was basically we came around the top corner, and then you come down a hill, and then you've got to start braking at a certain point to head into the first turn. And I got pulled in by Simon, and he's like, you're letting go of the brake. So I was braking right into the corner, but I was letting go of the brake. So he was asking me to progressively.
So you're supposed to be trailing.
Yeah, so it was trail braking, right? Yeah. So I was doing it right, but when I was getting to the apex, I was just whatever brake I had left, I was just dumping it.
Okay.
So he's like, no, I want you to slowly, the way slowly, right?
Okay,
And I'm like, okay, sweet, got ya. First time I've gone around the track, come flying back down the hill, grab my clutch. I was like, what am I doing?
You're cruising, eh?
But that's what it was. It was fatigue. I'd been out there all day. I've been doing things, and then I just got fatigued. That's why I came in. Yeah. I didn't even finish the session because I did that, and then I did one more lap, and I was like, and then the second time I did something else, and I was like, I think it's time to come in. And they're good like that as well, right? Like if you get to a point, like they're always telling you, if you feel fatigued or anything like that, come in. Don't stay out there, because you will learn bad habits. Yeah. Like if you keep doing the wrong thing, that's what you're gonna learn. They really want you to be doing the right thing, and even if you're going slower or whatever. So I really took so much away from that, and again, I will definitely be going back to finish off the rest of their courses. I got to ride my ZX, so I was happy about that.
He was looking all juicy on it.
But I don't think won't talk too much about what they do because so John from Moto Dojo is also someone that we want to get on the couch, and I think he's got a lot of knowledge about. Obviously, he does rider training and things like that, but he's got a lot of knowledge about the statistics of what's going on within the motorcycle community at the moment. So I think he's going to be a really good person to get on the couch, and I can't wait to talk to him on the couch and really pick his brain about some things.
Yeah, definitely.
So Larry's asked, are the coaches watching from the sideline, or are they on track with you?
So you usually have Both.
Yeah, both. So you got coaches that are actually on the bike, riding around, and they'll slip in between like different people and watch them and stuff. And then you've actually got coaches out on track that stand off to the side in a wider area where, as you come down the hill, they can pull you in, and they'll just like wave at you like to come to them. So you just pull in, turn your engine off. They'll say what they need to say to you, and then you start back up. They'll hold you in the one spot, and when it's clear, then they'll say go, 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 and then you get back out.
It's like a pit stop
Yeah.
of information for your head.
Yeah, so and you got that guy and also the coaches that are out on their bikes, they stop at different various corners as well, just to see what everybody's doing on different corners and things like that. So I think I did see I did see them like pulling into the coach that was standing there and giving them feedback about maybe certain people or whatever. So it's really well run. Like it's a very organized, well run day. I think Moto Dojo have done a really good job at bringing a course that suits all riders, not just new riders, but you know, riders that have been riding for a while as well. And they don't make you feel like, they don't go, oh, hey, dickhead, you're doing this or anything like that. The way that they produce, I just got eyed. Yeah, they don't talk to you like you're an idiot or anything like that. They just give you really good feedback about your riding and things like that. So again, I cannot recommend it more highly. It was great.
Be prepared to sleep at night.
They've set up the courses really great, but they've also picked the right people to actually do the course as well.
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
So yeah, they've done a great job.
If I wasn't,
in all aspects.
if I didn't have something on the 1st of March, I would love to go out and do their actual track one out on
That'd be
Lakeside.
fun.
That
you
would
got
be
something
really
on?
fun. Well, again, I didn't know about things, so
He's
I
double booked
organised.
himself.
Check the events.
Yeah, hasn't checked the event.
Well, I only found out about this event yesterday.
He doesn't check the events.
Didn't check the event, did he? So
But anyway, we were just talking, about John's. Well, I was just talking about John from Moto Dojo's knowledge and training and stuff like that. And again, it brings me to that word, segue.
Sorry, I'm going to stop you there.
yeah, let's just stop him. Just
Oh,
hold
yeah.
up, hold up.
Oh,
Are
okay.
the courses only on the weekends?
You would have to contact Moto Dojo about that. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
What we can say is, what they do is they'll put up the courses they're going to do, and then once those courses are finished, then they'll post up the next ones. They don't just montage all the courses on their website all at once.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be an email or a phone conversation with them if you had specific
Pacific.
dates or
Doing good.
Pacific
you know
Island.
times that you are free. You'd need to ask them.
Yeah. Go to the Moto Dojo website. Just go into the click on the rider development, and then right at the bottom, they've got, if you have any questions, they've got a form that you can fill out, and it'll send them an email, and then they'll get back to you. Pretty good.
It's usually Phil.
Phil?
You get to have a good chat with Phil. Phil will fill
He's a good man.
He'll fill your head with good ideas, and trust me, he's
No, like I said,
some
all
good
of them
ideas
out,
about
all of them out there on the. Oh, there it is, right there.
If you can see.
If you can see that, just go onto the Moto Dojo website, and it'll take you to that page.
It's about a 10-second lag.
20-second lag. Anyway, go onto the Moto Dojo website.
there's a
So,
hand.
any other
That's
questions?
the news. That's it.
And the 7:30
Enough of
news
the
just
news
now.
reading. And that's it.
Thanks for watching. See you at 7:30.
I'm Perry Carruthers, and that's Channel 9 News.
Followed by the.
Now we have Trevor for the weather.
Trevor for the weather.
Fingers crossed it's not raining tomorrow. Near the run of the city.
Well,
It's bright and sunny.
Yeah.
Tomorrow,
This
bright and sunny.
This Friday's F&R looking fine.
It better be.
What a positive vibe we got going on here.
So, do we have any other questions before I segue into
Just
my next?
segue, just transition right now.
All right. So, I did say when I did a live this afternoon that we were going to talk about something that's going to be potentially very controversial.
Yeah, get ready to.
So there could be a few bad comments, hopefully more good than bad. But
Please think positive.
yeah, please don't look at this the wrong way. Please be very open-minded about what we're going to talk about now, because
You need to
it's for the benefit of our community, right?
Yes.
A lot lately, just not long ago, the community lost a young fella. We're losing people left, right, and centre. The community's growing.
Every week.
Yep.
Yeah, every week we're losing people left, right, and centre. The community's growing really, really big, really fast, and we keep having accidents. And one of the things that we want to do as On2 crew is start conversations about how we can mitigate all these things that's going on. And one of the things that we would like to do is start a conversation with QPS. So what that means is, well, basically, how do you guys feel about potentially, we haven't really ironed out all the things yet, but please, while you're watching, please throw out any questions.
Yep.
Potentially, we would like to do a Q&A night. Q&A night.
Bit of information
information
seminar.
night.
An information night. It potentially is going to be a couch talk, or it could even be something that is everybody come along for the night.
Yep.
It will be more like an everyone come along for the night, and it'll be some neutral ground where you'll get a lot of information, where you can also ask questions and stuff that you might have that you might not be too sure about.
Licensing
licensing to filtering to anything like that, like when you're exiting ramps and all that kind of stuff, so you can get to know what they're thinking, so then you're not thinking like, I wonder what they're thinking, am I doing this right, or freaking out when there's a copper beside you and stuff. But so we're getting in each other's heads, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So we know
potentially.
what's going on.
Yeah, potentially to see how we as the motorcycle community think about QPS and how QPS see us as well, right? Because they're the ones that, you see it on all pages of copped a ticket or whatnot. Like, they're the ones that enforce the laws that are in place, and we're the ones that are supposed to follow them. I'm not gonna say that the reason that we're losing people is because they're not following laws or anything like that, but I think that a conversation needs to be started. I'm actually sick of hearing about people losing their life on bikes. It's and I think that one of the things that we can do as a community is get together and start these conversations with the police
You're never
to see what we can do.
You're never going to stop it. Like, you're never going to stop it 100%. There's always going to be accidents that happen. But it's about trying to reduce the likelihood and managing that and going, okay, well, if people knew more information on this, then maybe that wouldn't have happened.
Even if it's about asking them what are the real statistics about things, right? Because I was talking to John, again, from Moto Dojo. He knows a lot of statistics about things that are going on and things like that I don't potentially...
We don't share. It's on the table now. Water. Do you need some more water, Trev? I need some more water as well.
But
it's starting that conversation, which I think needs to be had, like, because the separation from the community and the police is just getting further and further apart. So we need to start rectifying that, and that all starts with the conversation. It has to start.
Yeah, 100%. So, Trevor, can you have a look at your phone? Like, do we have
He's
any...
Not, he's not doing his
He's
job.
not
is he?
even-
The weatherman has let us down.
Wait, hang on.
Well, hold up, mate.
Look.
How
There's only two more. It only just came in when I was
Matt Al is busy on weekends, he's just said. John said, great advice. Good job. Trent said it's 100% worth doing the course.
Oh,
Trent had
so
his-
we're still back.
Behind.
We're
What are you doing?
we're behind. Hold up, I'm
Hold on.
scrolling.
He's behind, guys. It's all good.
Trent for
Yeah, thank
calling
you,
us.
Next
thank
one.
you, Trent.
Not just QPS, also the bureaucrats who control them need to be talked to.
Well, that's
Question.
something. That's something that we start that conversation with QPS.
Yep.
Then
Yeah,
that
who
goes.
knows where it's going to lead to.
Yeah.
Like, this is,
Like we've already had, the MP, local MP for Oxley is obviously knows about what we're doing. He's just donated something, so it can even go as far as politicians, right?
yeah.
But like I think the first place that we need to start is QPS, and then it goes from there.
We got to have that conversation and
Yeah.
see how it goes from that. If it's a positive response, if it's a negative response, and then we can assess and see what people are thinking. That's all we can do.
Yeah, but if we have an information night, and then everyone can come down, and they can get a lot of information, they can either ask questions then, or they can go home and have a think. They can get some questions together. They can ask us again on Couch Talk, or we're going to have more information nights. So then when we have another one, they'll have more questions asked at the next one. Because it's not going to be just a one-time thing.
No,
is it?
it's not. Like, I mean, it was, I think 2 bike nights ago, we had QPS here. Like, they were here.
Yeah.
So,
Isaac,
given-
can you rewrite your question?
Yeah,
again?
Isaac's confused me. I just tried to. Was just going to read it out,
Can
but
you use English, please?
he spoke quass.
QPS.
No.
He missed the P.
No, I'm
is
not sure.
P near A
No, I,
on
Hold
the
up.
QWERTY on the QWERTY?
no. Oh.
Oh, oh, actually, that
There's
is
a point. Queensland.
that's
yeah.
that is a great point because they're
I've
generally
never heard that before.
ambulance and fire are generally the first responders to crashes, right?
But
Yeah.
they are.
So
That, or we have somewhere in our group, there's a nurse or a paramedic that's hiding somewhere in between them.
Yeah, there's always.
There's always
that
someone.
Yeah, there is.
There-
That is a good question.
But
That's
no,
a-
that's a great point. Like that's all first responders, probably really good people to talk to. But I think mainly like the reason why we're starting this conversation here is to find out how you guys feel about it, right?
Yeah.
So even if it's not tonight, you might not be watching this live. You might watch this later on, and you might see this come up. Please give us feedback on the page
Yeah.
about
let us
the
know your
couch talk.
thoughts. Yeah, let us
Yeah.
know your thoughts and.
Because-
Trevor will go through them again before we do the next couch talk. Like he'll check last couch talk
Willie.
to the next. Well, hopefully he does.
No, he will.
And then if there's more questions there,
Or
then
we've got assignments
we can have a look.
coming this week.
Yeah, but that's what it is. That's why we're starting this conversation tonight because it's not going to be something that happens next week or next month, or could be next month. But we just want to start the conversation to see how the community feel about that, whether or not there'd be interest in it, what we can do. I hope that the broader community have the same sort of feeling as what I do and do want to try and come to some, come up with some ways that we can fight the things that are going on within the community.
I thought you were going to say fight crime then. I thought like you can do the whole like Batman spiel.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah. It's not,
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, what do you got, Trevor? You got something there?
it's taken a while to read.
Yeah, no, big
Trevor's looking at his OF.
Yeah.
yeah, on Shabs' phone. You're in trouble now.
What have I
no, sorry.
So
the
this,
background there.
is this like buffering, like one of those moments when it's just spitting?
Someone's,
be.
Laughing in the background.
Oh.
And it's a distraction.
Are you okay, Trev? Do you want me to read?
No, Mad L, whatever benefits On2 will be a good thing. If talking with QPS gives On2 the wrong kind of attention, it could lead to worse outcomes for the group.
It's not just On2. It's not
That's
like, yes, we're,
Aware of that.
we are aware of that.
Yeah.
But it's not just about On2. It's about the motorcycle community. If you know, if we were doing this podcast, just, you know, with not have anything to do with On2, I would still be doing it. It's not about that. And yes, we're well aware, and that's why I said that it's potentially going to be controversial, because I know there's already people that throw mud at us and whatnot. But as everything we...
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
Just getting...
He's saying,
Look,
You're saying I need a different shirt.
Well,
Look, that's a valid point, and that's why I'm trying to put it out there, right? Yes, people are not going to like it, but that's why we want to hear from you guys.
It's not about liking it or not. It's about, you know, building that relationship. So, you know, until you give it a go, you can't really just bag it straight away and say no. Like, until you actually go to one of the information nights, and then after that, you might have something to say. But you
What
can't
else
throw
can
it-
we
you can't-
do?
You can't throw it in the bin.
Give us ideas. If there's something else that we can do that might look better. What have I done now?
It's pissing down rain.
oh no. Oh no, you're kidding.
Anyway, quick question. You got a
On that bombshell.
on that bombshell.
Wait, who threw it to the weatherman?
Trev, do you
Yeah,
read the
is
weather
there
bit?
anything else out? Because we are going to be wrapping. Oh my god.
I'm going to be trenched.
Trent said, does over-policing
Is it bad?
of the mountains help curb the crashes in those areas?
I don't think so, and that's one of the things. Like, I don't necessarily think so, and that's why I think that the conversation needs to be had as well. Is what their thoughts are. Like, why do they do it?
That would be it.
You know what I mean? Why do they focus so much on certain spots and things like that? These are all the questions that I think that we can start talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. Is it like the community around that area? Are they, you know, do they get so many phone calls or so many complaints, and then they've got to focus on that area, you know, or is it just, or are they just
Wait, what size of the traffic?
focusing on that area themselves? You know,
How much
Like,
woodcliff
yeah.
do we have here?
that's it.
So, sorry, fam. We're all getting sidetracked
Three of us
because
rode.
three of us rode, and it's now precipitating.
The mild moistness in the area.
It's-
I can give you a good deal if you need to.
Trev,
Hey, I'm close by. I'll just leave the
you
bike
live
out.
in that man. It's alright, the Japs will ride home.
But look, it's out there now. We've said it. That's what we potentially want to start doing.
Yep.
You know, keep throwing your ideas out there. Like, you know, whether your comments are negative or positive, put them out there because we need to know. Because it's about the community. It's not about us.
Yeah.
It's
It's not about On2 crew and that. It's about, you know, the community and seeing what we can do to benefit, you know, us and them to make everyone safer. Because it could be, you know, it's our friends and family that are out there riding.
yes, exactly.
You know, so don't think of it as like, oh, it's a police or whatever. Think of it like, okay, what can I get out of this to maybe protect my best mate or protect my family member that's just started riding, and or, you know, think of it that way. You know?
Hey, those rider development courses that we've just spoken about, that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Oh, don't show me that. That's, you know, that's one way, right? That's why I recommend it to everybody. You know, that's one way that we can help giving people knowledge. Right?
Yeah, it's all about knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. So don't think of it as like, oh, please think of it as like, okay, use it. What can you get out of this personally?
Yeah.
To benefit you, you know. Don't think of it as like, oh, it's an On2 crew thing. Don't think of it as, oh, it's a QPS thing. Think of it as, all right, I need to know this, and get that.
Come
out of
into it
it
with an
for
open
yourself.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, at
gotta
the end
have an
at the end of the
open
day, it doesn't matter what
mind to it.
doesn't matter what motorcycle group you ride with. Everybody's looked at by the police.
Yeah.
Every single motorcycle group in Brisbane, Sydney, Australia, America, everywhere around the world are watched by the police.
Yeah.
And it's, if we can start a conversation, then I think it's good.
So be it.
Yeah.
You know, and we are doing these couch talks and everything. So it just makes sense to.
We've got a platform. That's what we're trying to do. Like, we're trying to create a platform to help everybody in the motorcycle community. That's why these couch talks are going out there. They're not going out just for On2 crew. They're going out for everybody. And that's why we ask you to like, subscribe, hit the notification bar, and share.
And share. Definitely share.
Yeah, well done. Well
That was
done.
very good.
Got it right.
He nailed it. He nailed that.
Got it right.
He's been practicing.
Bar. Bell.
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 I almost got it right.
Oh.
Hang on, I'm taking that back.
Anyway.
No clap.
So,
I was about to throw out an F-bomb then. I was like...
It's been a long night.
Any more questions for wrap up?
Mad Al just wants to know if the cops will be watching. They're always watching, mate.
They're always
No,
watching.
Yep.
What do you mean? Will they be watching?
We're watching right now.
Watching this right now? Or watching
Just anything in general.
Who knows?
Like I said, it doesn't matter what group you ride with. Like,
They watch
police,
everything.
they're watching. They're always watching.
Yeah, they're always
Especially
watching,
if you got Instagram and you're throwing stuff up on Instagram or
Yeah.
whatever.
But you got to remember as well, you know, once the policeman's out of his uniform, he's just one of us,
Yeah.
and he just wants to go out riding with the community. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's all they want. They're
Yeah,
just
if
like
you're going
us.
to do something
They're
dumb,
it's just like you going to your work,
they'll pull
and then
you
you're
up.
coming home, then you want to go for a ride with your mates and your riding group. Same with the police.
I guarantee if you've sat up at Glorious Cafe, you've probably had a chat to an off-duty police officer at some stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
And you wouldn't even know it because, like Perry said, they're just like us. There's plenty of them that ride and just want to ride the way, have fun.
They're not robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we know.
Some.
Is it really raining?
Yeah.
It's time.
We're in a big cell.
It's time to gather our thoughts.
Oh, that means we'll have
I'll
time
get
for
you
a
the
coffee
type.
before we go.
I won't be able to say
say something else then. I can't say that
No.
We can't do that either.
Anyway, what do we got? No more questions? That's it?
No more, that's it.
All right.
All right.
Just
So
let them know they can still leave questions. And
yeah. So yeah, for anybody out there that is watching this and you haven't watched it live, you could be watching it tomorrow, the next day. Please make sure you leave your comments because Trevor will
What?
go through them
Are we all pointing? Was
In
that
the
like a whole
aircon?
pointing moment?
in the aircon whenever you want to do it.
In a non-raining
But
environment.
even if you don't want to leave a comment on the YouTube channel and you've got something to say and you want to get it to us fast, go on the Facebook page and leave a post on the Facebook page and let us know that you've watched the Couch Talk and
So,
give us something to talk about because that's what we want to do. I'm not sure the next Couch Talk could be next week. That's the good thing about doing them live. We can do them whenever.
100%.
Oh, do we just... Are we...
What have you done?
Online? Did you stop it?
In 10 seconds.
In
No,
10.
you're good.
Oh my god. You gotta start all over with that.
They didn't hear me.
Yoo-hoo.
No, they heard it.
Well, someone's got a question for Trevor.
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 Is it Ducati related?
Have a look at it.
Is the...
No.
No, he hasn't wrote it yet.
Oh.
Ah. Here we go. Come on, Trev. I'll read it with you. What's the most...
Our weatherman is atrocious.
Okay.
He has a very good point there. I'm going to say probably everything on that bike at this given point. He's
No.
probably lots
Oh,
of
is it a
bikes.
Trevor specific question?
Oh, okay. What is
Yep,
Come
read
on.
it.
What's the most likely part to break on a Ducati? Your chain.
Chain. No. Chain.
No, that's the most likely part to break.
Well, yeah, but apart from that, the chain then takes out the entire rear
What Nick
parts
said.
of your
Butt
bike.
cheek.
Your butt cheek,
And-
Trevor, your heart, your wallet.
your heart, wallet,
Your soul. Your soul.
insurance.
Yeah, that's the, yeah.
$600 was my
Oh.
excess.
No, your soul.
But
That's the most likely
He gave
thing
me
to
a
break.
nice whip.
that's
And then
pretty.
someone had to smack me on the bum.
But apparently,
Ooh.
for you lot out there, if you can afford a Ducati, you can afford to get it fixed.
Yeah, thank you, insurance.
Or you can get it
QBE.
afford to get it serviced.
Yeah.
Huh? When I can get a service.
You can afford to get it serviced.
Yeah, I can get it. Afford.
He just-
All right. Does
he
anybody
selectively
has
services
anybody got anything serious to say before we wrap it up? I think it's about time.
It's about time. It is time.
Even though
So call it-
I could probably sit here for another hour and talk
Someone
because
wants
it's
to do a
raining.
bike day.
Dirt bike day.
Oh yeah, we're still. I know Trent's working on that, guys. So Trent is working on that. I would love to do a dirt bike day as well. It is
You're
something.
welcome to post it up. If you're gonna do a dirt bike day, post it up.
Talk to Perry. Talk to the admins first before you go posting up.
Yeah.
Trevor's a post. Trevor's. You running it, Trev? You might
Yeah,
be.
I'll post up a day.
Put some dirt bikes up.
Yeah.
Hey, the Ducati.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
I'll take
if
that
anybody does want to do any rides or anything like that, please contact us. Get me on Messenger, get Perry on Messenger, James, Shimmy, and then we can start a conversation. Oh,
Don't message me.
Just leave me alone.
but
Be in the aircon.
or if anybody just wants to go out and ride, throw out a post. It's the way it always happens. Things like that.
Don't be shy about throwing up a post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's just about it. So thanks for watching, fam. We really appreciate you. I hope he still wants to read the news. Look, we hope everybody loved the bike night. We hope you guys get a lot of stuff out of this, and please keep giving us comments, keep giving us things to talk about. We are going to be growing this couch talk and getting other people in. Please stay with us because there's some big things coming for the couch talk. I'm looking forward to talking to certain people. But make sure you're on YouTube now. Make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding!
Nailed it.
And please share it with your friends as well.
If you have friends.
That's it from us.
That's it.
Pez, Sherbs,
Au revoir.
Sherbs,
Herbert.
Weatherman.
Another man, Trev.
Thank you.
Trevor's Corner.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's
Trev's
it.
Weatherman.
Thanks for watching. And remember,
Can't believe
On2 crew, where passion comes to life. Woo. We're out.
Peace.
Gonna
Get up.
Are we gonna sit here
Get
and
wet.
and wait?
Get wet.
Get wet.
Nah, I don't want to get up now.
Can I swear yet?
No, not yet.
Oh yeah.